Hi there everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to my channel. Amongst other things, I'm a reenactor and a jouster. Today I'm going to be doing some kit reviews. This is episode 2, but you don't need to see episode 1 before you watch this, so you can just watch it after you've seen this one. It's worth pointing out that all of the kits in this episode are from volunteers. They've sent me the photos to do a review. I'm going to try and keep it positive, but also make sure that I do give some constructive feedback. And if you'd like to give some constructive feedback on my kit, which you can see in these photos going across the screen right now, then please do. You can leave a comment down below. Now this is Matthew's kit. Matthew has sent me quite a few photos, which is really helpful. It's a late 15th century kit, and Matthew's got quite a few different setups with it. I particularly like the close helm. The sallet is a nice shape, but I just feel like it's a little bit too big. The rest of your silhouette is extremely thin and lithe, which is very late 15th century. It's very good. And the size of the sallet does take away from that a bit. I do like the new lower arms that you've got with slightly less fluting on them. I think that goes really well with the close helm style that you've got. The gauntlets do seem to be a bit chunky to go with the rest of the armor as well. I believe that they're a sport thing to try and protect your hands a bit more. Final thing that I'd say is you don't tend to see pouches being worn with armor. There's a few examples of it, but it really doesn't tend to happen. I know that we're so used to having pockets that it's very difficult for us not to wear pouches. But if you can find another way of carrying your stuff, then I think that would really help your overall silhouette and your overall look. All in all, really like the kit, and love the way that you're always improving and always adding to it. Great stuff. This next one I've only got one photo of, but this is from Uri, and it's a 1400s Italian soldier, and it looks really nice. I really like the corazzina. I like having just the mail on the arms. It's just a really nicely done soldier's kit, and a great example of how actually doing a lower status kit to a higher standard is just a really great look. It's hard to see the gauntlets from here, and early gauntlets do tend to be a bit bigger, but you don't often see them being worn with armor of if you're not wearing much other armor on the arms. So I know for our purposes, and if you're reenacting, then it's generally a good idea to wear gauntlets, but from a living history point of view, you're probably less likely to be wearing gauntlets if you don't also have armor. And here we have one from a different Matty. Again, I've only got one photo of this, and it is tricky to give feedback on something when you just have one photo. A couple of things. I like the coat of plates from what I can see. I like the use of mail underneath, but I think the mail shirt could be a bit longer. And I'm not sure leg armor should have the upper thigh articulations at the same period as you're wearing a coat of plates like this. Now, I might be wrong on this, but I definitely don't think you should be able to see them. So a longer mail shirt could hide that. It's hard to see the gauntlets too well in this. The hourglass gauntlets, they're called, the early hourglass gauntlets, need to have a particular shape, and it's hard to see exactly in this, but it's a good start. And finally, we've got Harry. Harry has got a late 15th century English kit. It's got so many of the classic English features to it. We've got the tassets are in that nice English shape. He's got English gauntlets and the peak on the sallet. It's just a really nice kit, and obviously sabatons as well. Sabatons is something that English knights wear all the way through the 15th century. So great to see them on an English kit. A couple of things. I don't think I've seen both garters being worn. Some knights of the 15th century do wear a garter, especially if they're a member of the Order of the Garter, but I don't know that they were both worn on both legs at the same time. I'm happy to be proved wrong there. And I think on the cuirass there's an issue of scale. So the waist of a cuirass generally should be around about the same height as your elbows, whereas the waist on your cuirass is a little bit longer. It's a little bit lower down, so that might cause some issues, especially when you're sitting down. Generally, as reenactors, we can get away with that unless we try to climb onto a horse. But yeah, I think the breastplate and placard should be a little bit shorter. The waist should be a little bit higher, and therefore the fold can be a little bit longer, which is again something that is very English in style. Another great thing that Harry's got going for his kit is that he has multiple different options. He's got a brigandine and brigandine spaulders that he can swap in and out, which is really great. Medieval knights were expected to have multiple different options for fighting, so that's really cool, and yeah, definitely something that I'll be looking at for the future of my kit. Thanks for joining me tonight. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you have, then please do hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, then do that. And if you really liked it and you know someone else who would like it, you could always share the video as well. Help other people find the channel. If you're interested in appearing in a future kit review video, then you can send me photos. We've got a Facebook page and you can find the link to that in the description down below. Alternatively, you can head over to Patreon. Thank you very much to my knight level Patreons. We've got Sir Loin de Boeuf, we've got Robert, we've got Carrie, and we've got Knightly_lady. Thank you, you guys, plus all of my Patreons for supporting me. If that's something that you feel like you would like to do, then you can head over there and find details of the different levels that you can get there. Thank you very much for joining me, guys, and I will see you again soon in my next video. Bye bye.